Welcome to today's headlines. I am ashamed of Mahmood Yakubu. To my dear listeners, who is ashamed of who? Good morning. And please, before I go into details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe, and share. Now, the details. Bode George, former deputy national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has lashed out at chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Mahmood Yakubu. He stated that he is ashamed of Yakubu. He stated that he stated this at his Ikoyi residence in Lagos on Wednesday. George criticized Yakubu for discussing lessons from Ghana's presidential election, saying, "I am so ashamed of INEC chairman, Professor Mahmood Yakubu. He was good before, but now his performance is a bad joke." George further predicted that Nigerians would not re-elect President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027, citing widespread dissatisfaction with his administration. He insisted that there would be a vacancy in the presidency by 2027, as the people are discontented. The anger and the hunger are almost equal on the streets of Nigeria, he lamented, describing the ruling APC as a congregation of strange bedfellows. Commenting on the PDP's internal crisis, George blamed the party's struggles on individuals, prioritizing personal ambitions over collective interest. He specifically criticized a former PDP national chairman, Iyochal Ayu, for his poor management of party affairs. Despite these challenges, George expressed optimism that the PDP would resolve its issues before the 2027 elections and reiterated his support for the principle of power rotation between the North and South. He stated, "I call our party the Iroko because it didn't emerge from nowhere. It is entrenched in our constitution. Section 730 of the PDP constitution mandates zoning and rotation of party positions and elective offices. Everything that has been in the South must go to the North, and vice versa. This principle of justice, equity, and fairness is what inspired some of us to join politics. We were the first to be elected in 1999, and we were handed procedures and doctrines to ensure stability. Unfortunately, human manipulation crept in when someone decided their ambition to be president was more important than the party's collective interest. That's where the issue started. We need to return to the principles handed over to us to restore stability." To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news, and now before I go, um, I really do not have Mahmoud Yakubu. I do not really have him to blame. But you know how these things works in politics. We all know, as these things is, it is what we call political appointment. Someone that puts you there, and you when you're working for a particular party, would you have worked against the party? No, you would have done all it takes to make sure the party won the election we are talking about. Because there is no how, when you're working for them and you're getting paid, you're getting your exam money that you want, you're getting things you want, and initially it's just as if it's a secret court or something, then you definitely allow them to win in all it takes. To my dear listeners, before I move, please let's move down to the comment section. The first comment I have here says, Bode, if I be you, I know for the open mouth for Niger matter because one, you be ex-convict. Two, now set for PDP start this year of rigging through INEC. Three, you been talk say if Tinubu win for 2023, you go leave Niger. How you go shame for another person when you no get shame for your body? Oga, I beg, go rest. Another comment here says you don't need to be because he's shameless and heartless already. He can never do anything right or think of what people may say about him. A comment to say is you should be because this useless man has killed Nigerian. He shall know no peace, and even in his grave, his dead body will be restless for war for what he has caused in this country. And the last comment I have here for today's news says we should leave sentiment and face the truth. Did Mahmood Yakubu conduct a transparent election in 2023? Leave the presidential candidate alone. Was the election fair and transparent? No glitches for the House of Rep and Senate result, but glitches for President result as presented by Mahmoud Yakubu INEC. We can only get it by the time we leave sentiment and face the reality, otherwise the worst is yet to come. But I remind all of you that deceit and barbarism cannot last forever. Definitely, it won't last forever.
Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.